them and there's just two of us.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. I have some around somewhere.
Somewhere. How are you doing today?
Good. There is a leaf blower outside my window, but it looks like he's getting pretty close to the end of the driveway. So I think they will be done soon.
That's pretty exciting. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've got my breakfast and my tea.
Good. Good. Those are all good things. Yeah.
Yep.
I enjoy tea, and now wish that I had made some for myself. But we'll probably just do that after this.
Yeah.
Let me check to make sure.
I can't tell. It says in the corner that we're live, but I can't tell, like, I can't see a chat window or anything else.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the page on YouTube just to make sure it's doing the thing.
I am on my phone, so I will just be here.
Yep. I don't know. I feel like Google might be lying to me. Oh. No, we're good. Yep. It is up now.
Cool. We are definitely live. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you have, like, an outline of things that we wanted to talk about, or were we just going to chat and hang out?
I was kind of hoping to just chat and hang out because I use YouTube just as an excuse to be friends with people. And I'm just going to continue that.
Awesome. 500 subscribers in and just hanging out.
Oh, yeah, just no plan at all. And maybe I should have one. But then I got really busy with Christmas stuff and did not make it.
Should is like a really strong word, and Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is a thing.
Just kind of takes over everything.
Yeah.
I was working on Christmas Eve, and then I flew home. I live in LA to San Francisco for like Christmas Day. And then I had to fly back yesterday because I was also working on the 26th.
Oof.
And I'm also working today.
Yeah, that sounds right. Today is my first day off in about 10 or 11 days. That's been fun. One of my jobs is an ice skating rink that ran out of hot chocolate. People were not happy with us.
Yeah. I wouldn't be.
I understand. And there was a range of disappointment from
right.
The person who told us, well, can't you just get more? It's Christmas. Of course, we are the only thing in the area open, and there's no place to get more. To a 4-year-old who started crying because we just didn't have anything. It's been a rough couple of days.
Yeah. Meh.
Yeah.
They talked about how busy it was going to be on like Christmas Eve. Everyone coming in and buying last minute presents, and then like literally almost no one was in the store on Christmas Eve or yesterday. Because I was like, oh, maybe it was quiet on Christmas Eve, but like everybody will come in on the 26th to exchange gifts and like and buy stuff that they didn't get. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
no.
Maybe your customers are just really prepared and just took care of everything beforehand.
Or also like, why would you have like a really high sales goal if you know that you're going to be getting a lot of returns?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Stores.
It's fine.
Yeah. So this is my first retail job, and this store has only been open for like 4 months. So this is their first like Christmas season. I will give them that. Like it is going to be hard to tell like what actually they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that like is a factor, I suppose, but also some of the expectations here are odd to me.
That sounds right. I'm seeing in the chat that Teo is here. Thank you for being the only person watching, Teo.
Hello!
It's a good time. Do you think?
I've got a cat.
Hey!
Hello.
See, you look so cozy. You have a cat and your tea and the blanket.
Yeah.
It's a shame you have to go to work after this.
Well, I'm wearing the blanket because it's actually very cold in my apartment. And I suppose I should say, like, very cold in LA terms. It's like 52 degrees or something. And I tried turning the heater on, and it like made the click sound, but I haven't really been using the heater very much, so I don't think that the pilot light is on right now. So I like heard the like heat the thing that sets the heater click, and I'm just like, okay, so and then I waited for the click of the gas to start, and it did not. So
That's not good.
hopefully I mean, it's not really like I can relight the pilot light. I just don't want to do it right now.
Yeah.
And the last time I tried, the little like door that covers the pilot light. What is the problem with you? The little door that covers the pilot light didn't want to move. So I might have to call somebody to get that open.
That sounds exciting. Teo is now applauding your cat.
Yay, cat.
Yep, it's doing a great job.
Great job at disrupting everything. But sounds like a cat.
Yep.
My cat's name is Moriarty. And that is based on the like TV show Elementary version of Sherlock because my cat is a girl. So.
And a good girl.
Which just got canceled. That show just got canceled.
Oh.
And I'm sad about it. But also, I haven't watched it in like a season and a half. So, like.
It's a little bit on
fair.
Yeah.
What have you been watching?
So I've been watching Charmed for the first time.
I've never seen Charmed.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen like a few episodes here and there, but I've never watched it all.
Yeah. I mean, I was too young to like get the show when I was a kid because it is about 3 adult women living their 3 adult lives with magical powers.
Right.
I would have gotten the magic thing, maybe not like the sex lives thing. That would have been beyond me when I was 6. But it's really good, and I'm watching with my husband who has watched pretty much the whole series already. And I'm making him very mad because about a little over half of my predictions have come true.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was, what, in the 90s?
Yeah, it was like on around the same time Buffy was.
Okay. So, like, it kind of follows those, like, 90s, early 2000s tropes.
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah.
It does in a lot of ways, in the ways that there's, like, only one black guy in the entire main cast, and he, like, looked up a picture of the entire main cast from all of the series, the whole thing, and there's only one. So it's like, oh, that guy's never gonna die. We're gonna keep him around.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awful, but true. Yeah.
I mean, when there's only one.
I just finished season 2 of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Which is so good. It makes me, it's like one of those shows that just reminds me why I love television and like want to work in television. Because the writing is good, the like set design is good, the cinematography is good. Like, will you just freaking settle? Like, sit. The like they do a bunch of really long tracking shots where they're like in a dance hall or in a department store and they're like following different characters around and they switch to different people and it's just like it's so good. I love it.
Yeah, I've only seen the first season, but it is really well done.
Yeah. The second season just came out pretty recently, so it's still new. Well, some people have seen it, some people haven't. But my favorite part of the whole thing is this one shot. It's like the last shot in episode like 6, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they spend a few episodes on vacation in the Poconos in this season.
Sure.
And so on the last like night of their vacation, Midge and Joel are dancing with people or dancing with each other, and then one of them says like, I think it's time that we dance with other people, and they like spin around away from each other and like directly into the arms of the people that they've kind of been like flirting with. And it like slowly zooms out and you see the whole dance hall and I screamed. So good.
And the chat, Teo says he also hasn't started season 2, but the show makes him so happy.
It's great.
It's a good show. I'm very excited for more like vintage fashion myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not sure that I think they have officially been renewed for season 3, but I'm not positive. The way that they ended the season with many like cliffhanger, like not cliffhanger, but like many open story points is leading me to believe that they have already been renewed or are at least expecting to be renewed. So I'm looking forward to season 3.
Yep, I am checking now. It is definitely going to be a season 3.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's good to know.
Yep. It's going to air sometime in 2019, so either next week or 12 months from now.
Probably 12 months from now.
That would make more sense.
Did you see, are you a Doctor Who fan? I forget.
In and out. I haven't watched any of the latest series yet, but I have been meaning to. But there's too much media in the world.
There is. They're doing a New Year's special this year instead of a Christmas special.
Ooh.
And people are very butthurt about that. They're also, they've been renewed for the next series, but it's not coming out until 2020. Like, they're taking a year to produce it. And people are so angry.
I mean, you know, they were also canceled for like 30 years. You would think this would be okay.
Right. Well, and the fact that this is like pretty common with like Doctor Who in particular, and also like BBC shows in general, like they'll take really long breaks in between series. Like, I don't know why anyone is surprised at this, but everyone's all up in arms. They're like, it's mostly the like petty fanboy jerks that are angry, and they're like, see, this is what happens when you start like a new season with like a terrible female lead, and a like the new showrunner doesn't know what he's doing, or else he would be able to get it out faster. And I'm just like,
that's not how art works.
First of all, like, you guys are going on and on about how like terrible this season is when the ratings are so much higher than the last like 3 seasons combined.
Right. I mean, the entire reason that I stopped watching is I deeply hate Stephen Moffat as a person and an artist. He sucks.
I watched out of I continued to watch out of what I call duty. But what really the underlying thing was that I knew that it's a show that always comes around, and I wanted to be there when it came around again. And it did. And I'm thrilled.
Yeah. I'm excited about their decision to make a New Year's special instead of a Christmas special, because I like that it's something that's actually related to time, and New Year's comes for everyone. No matter what religion you belong to, you're all stuck with this one. And personally, when someone corrected me about saying happy holidays to them at one of my jobs with, no, it's Merry Christmas. And I wanted to tell them to have a terrible New Year. And I still hope they do.
Yeah. People are super weird about the Merry Christmas thing. I say Merry Christmas sometimes. I mean, when you're working on Christmas Eve, you tell people Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Because they're probably in the store buying a last minute gift. And even if, like, on the day of or the day before, like, even if you don't celebrate the holiday, like, Merry No Traffic Day. Like, Merry the whole place will be empty day. Like,
I mean, I use Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays basically interchangeably, like most of the world that does that.
Yeah.
But people get weird about it.
Yeah. All right. I think it is the time in the day where I need to put some makeup on. Okay. So I just need to like rearrange some things and grab my little mirror.
You do that. Teo's agreeing with you and saying that Jodie Whittaker is wonderful as the Doctor, which I believe she's wonderful in everything because she's beautiful and amazing and talented.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
So I have a little mirror.
Oh, it's me!
And it like stands up.
Ooh, that's useful.
so I'm gonna put it right next to you.
That's nice, because then it'll look like you're looking at me, even though you're not.
Right.
I'm actually gonna close these blinds because the sun got a lot brighter.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm not loving about this job is like I have to dress up more and I have to wear makeup pretty much every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see how that would be annoying. I feel like I would run out of clothes very quickly if I had a job that required that I dress nicely.
Yeah. I mean, on the bright side, I just outfit repeat a lot. And I like I have like 4 nicer tops and a bunch of sweaters, and I can wear jeans. I just have to be sure to like dress them up a little bit. So I just like I mix up the same like 10 things on rotation and try and accessorize it differently.
Yeah, that sounds right. From what I understand, that is what fashion is. Owning very few things, but very well.
Yep. Well, yes and no. Also, I'm a terrible salesperson. Because now I work in a store and we're supposed to like encourage people to buy or like upsell stuff. They're like, oh, I'm just buying this one thing. And we're like, oh, have you heard of this other thing that's like related? And we're supposed to like try and sell them more stuff. And I'm just like, no, what are you doing? Like, no. And like some of the other girls who work at the store were looking at stuff and they're like, oh, I think I'm gonna buy this for myself. And I'm just like, save your money. You should. Why are you doing that? Like, we don't get paid enough for that.
No. Yeah, I think.
So, yeah. I am liking this job, but I'm not necessarily very good at it in the traditional sense.
Well, there is a value in telling people not to buy things that they don't need, although the company may not appreciate that.
I try and, like I was saying, no, don't buy stuff to like the other employees because in more of like a friend way.
Yeah.
I try to like hit the medium of only discouraging people from buying if I think that it is not flattering on them.
Which is important.
Right. And I consider that to be like kind of encouraging customers to trust us as like people who give fashion advice.
Yeah.
Not that like I'm a person that should be giving out fashion advice, but just that like I seem to be doing that. And I want people to not necessarily trust me, but like trust the store as a whole.
Yeah. And even that, it's not like you can only say, hey, that color doesn't look good on you. Maybe try it in this color instead and mellow things out a bit.
Yeah. Or I'm just like, I don't like, or I really like the color. I just don't like the fit of that. And this is why. And then they can like make the decision for themselves. The yeah, the I also try and be like, oh, if you're like if someone is clearly uncomfortable and asking for an affirmative opinion, I'm just like, I think that you're super self-conscious in this, and you being self-conscious is going to make you uncomfortable enough that you will not wear it, therefore you shouldn't buy it.
Yeah. I've made quite a few regretful decisions because I hyped myself up into thinking, of course, I am bold enough to wear something like this. And of course, I will totally, absolutely wear this gorgeous thing, even though I feel a little bit weird in it. I never do.
You will not. Because that's the other thing is like, and you remember, I mean, maybe you don't, but like people remember where they bought the stuff that makes them uncomfortable, and then they decide, oh, that store just must not be for me.
Yeah.
When it's really not the store. It was like just the one item that wasn't a good fit. So I'm trying to avoid that. I also really enjoy selling people's shoes, mostly because it means that I get to like, and I don't have like a shoe problem. I own like 4 pairs of shoes. But I like going into the back and climbing up into the racks and getting people's shoes.
Yeah. I can see how that would be enjoyable. I really like any excuse to be in the back where the not people are.
Yep.
It's really nice.
I mean, the other part of it is that like it's literally like climbing up
Which
on
you
things.
love.
And yeah, and I am a member of a rock climbing gym. So like no one is surprised.
It's a good fit. Yeah.
Until a manager walks in on me like climbing the shelves without a ladder. They're like, you shouldn't do that. I'm just like, you didn't see anything? Question mark. Just you'll never see me do it again? Question mark. What time is it anyway?
For me it's 12:41, so 9:41 for you.
Yep. Okay, good. I need to leave in 20 minutes.
That sounds right.
And then maybe like a little bit before then, because I also need to make sure that I have like my bag and all that stuff. Did I tell you that do I want to tell this story on the internet? It's a live stream, and we're pretty deep into the live stream, so like not a whole lot of people are gonna watch this all the way through.
That's fair. I mean, it's just you,
I don't
me,
know how
and
this works.
Teo, I think, so.
Okay. I broke into my apartment yesterday.
Did you like forget your keys?
Yes, I forgot my keys in San Francisco.
Oh
no. So I get back to LA at the airport, and I parked my car in like one of those self-park places where they had me leave my key because in case they needed to move it.
Okay.
And so I detached my car key from my house keys because I'm like, oh, this house key, this like set of keys includes the house key for my parents' house in San Francisco. So like I want to use that, and I should keep these keys. and then I left them in a bowl by the door at our house in San Francisco. So I get to the parking lot and I like pay the fee and the guy hands me back my key and I go to like I reach to put it on my key ring again and I just like
Oh no.
and he's just like, what's wrong? What happened? Just like it was stunningly easy to break into my house.
Maybe you should fix that. But I don't know. I think
I did put the locks on the windows.
that's good.
It was easy because I don't like I don't like locking the windows because then I have to unlock them to open them, and that's a bit of a process. So I usually just leave the locks off. But it's winter, so I haven't been opening the windows too much. I'll just leave them locked for a little while.
That sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know. I think maybe Christmas was just like cars have been mean to me this Christmas. On Christmas, my in-laws let us know the day before that they were going to come into the city to have dinner with us because I had to work on Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
It was more notice would be great, but it was nice. It was good. They took us out to get Chinese food, and I love Chinese food, so everything was good. Except when we were putting some stuff in the trunk because we were doing like presents too. The trunk of their car apparently automatically closes, and I did not know that. And now I have a bump on my head.
And you hit your head.
Yep. I think the car hit my head. I did not. It closed by itself, which I don't think cars should do.
I agree. My dad also got a newer car since the last time I've seen them. So this is my first time seeing the new car, and his trunk closes automatically, and it's very strange.
I don't like it. I could see why having your trunk like open with a press of a button on your keys could be good. I could understand that. But then it could like close on small children or my head. Or like things will get trapped in weird places. And I don't like it.
I mean, I think the idea is that it's supposed to be slow enough that you can either get out of the way or it like won't do it when there's something in the way, but like obviously you can still get hurt by it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not perfect and I don't like it. I don't like automatic things. Just in general. I'm not going to do well when the robots take over. My plan is to do the same thing that I plan to do if there are zombies and just die early and not have to deal with the problem.
I see some flaws in that plan.
I do. I think it's a good way to deal with zombies for sure.
Yeah.
I may become a zombie, but
robots? Like, I don't know. We may not be able to outsmart them, but I was going to say we can outrun them, but now I'm not so sure. There are some pretty advanced robot running technologies now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also not... I don't think the robots will take over and, like, try to destroy humanity, but if they do, it'll probably be when I'm old. So, like...
Right. That's another point.
Yeah. My chances aren't great.
Okay. I don't think I want to really do eyeliner.
Don't?
No, I'm not. It's not happening.
Oh, someone named Ben Lash is in the chat.
Hi, Ben.
He agrees with me. The trunk hit the car's head? I don't know if he agrees with me. That's unclear.
The trunk hit your head.
Yeah.
You did not hit your head on the trunk.
Yeah. Whatever is currently in motion, that is where the blame lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is just a good strategy. Just to go through life that way. It's also why plants are great. Plants aren't hurting anyone. Very few of them move.
Okay. Yep. Very few.
Some do.
Because there are some.
And I think they're the exception, not the rule.
True. Yes.
Yeah. And they still do that oxygen thing. That's great. So.
Yeah. There we go. I have makeup on. I didn't do lipstick. I don't do lipstick until I'm done drinking my coffee. Or tea, in today's case.
It's a good plan. Then won't get messed up.
Mm-hmm. I think it is time for me to go.
That makes sense. Alright. I think I may just stick around and be live and draw for a while.
That could be fun.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but something.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me on this journey. And being super chill with me just like totally doing half my morning routine as a part of a live stream.
It was great. It was wonderful to spend this time with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will see you on the internet.
And I will see you. Bye, Rachel. Have a good day at work.
Bye.
Okay. So I'm going to set up screen share and open Photoshop. Anyone have any requests on what to draw? Let me know in the chat while I set this up. Do, 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 do. Photoshop. Alrighty. Perhaps we will do I don't know. Noticed the whole Spider-Sona thing I really like. So, for those who don't know, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse recently came out, and people have loved it so much in the idea that anyone can be behind the mask of Spider-Man that oof. Yeah, that's not good. I've been drawing on a tablet recently, and now my art with a mouse is not as good. But the idea that anyone could be under the Spider-Man mask, that anyone can be Spider-Man, is super cool. And it's kind of one of the things that I loved when I was a kid, pretending to be a superhero. And I've been liking that everybody has been drawing their own versions of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. We clean that up to get a bit more of an ovalish face. No, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to draw a person. But I don't know what to draw. I don't know. It's been kind of great having 500 subscribers because it feels like we've grown so much. I mean, I did my 400 subscriber just at the beginning of this year with Nerali, who's great. You can find her at youtube.com/firewordsparkler. And I'm a big fan of her. I'm a big fan of all of my friends, actually. They're all really great. And I think that's one of the great why I like doing my subscriber celebrations this way, because I like using it just as an excuse to spend time with people that I care about. Because the people that I care about are usually super awesome. I'm a big fan of all of them. Okay. I'm not sure entirely what I'm drawing, but I think it's going to turn out really good. Maybe. Few. I don't know. Maybe I should have plans for these things, but I don't. And it's fun. And I like it. Oh, I know what this is.